This is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. And if I hold it up closer to the camera, you'll see that I have a case on it. And this is a case from a company called Sixbox. It's got a little hinge there. You can see Samsung. And that hinge has a little kickstand. Pretty cool. So this is what I'd like to talk about today in this video, but before we delve deep, I just want to show you where I bought it from. And as you can see, I bought it from Amazon. Now there's a few different versions of it. The version that I've got is the version that comes with that kickstand, and that retails at £29.99. It is a few pounds cheaper if you don't care about the kickstand, and you can see that I went for the black version here, but you can also get it in dark purple, green and rose gold. So there's a few different colors to suit your needs. Okay, without further ado, let's have a closer look at this Sixbox case. The case is sold on Amazon UK by a company called Sixbox, but they're obviously just reselling a generic brand from China, as the box proudly declares it as fashion case. The package includes a simple manual that advises you to tear off the blue stickers from the front cover and the anti-skid strips from the back cover. It also confirms the case supports wireless charging. To install the case, I removed the yellow strip from the back cover and used the provided wipes to clean the Flip 7's front screen. I then removed the large blue sticker from the inside of the front cover using the green tab and attached the cover to the front of the Flip 7. I then removed the second blue sticker. After removing a blue strip from the hinge, I attached the back cover with ease. The installation was complete at this stage, but I still had to clean the front cover as the blue sticker had left a sticky residue on it. The Flip 7 weighs 188 grams, which is 6.63 ounces. This case increases that weight to 242 grams, which is 8.5 ounces. In exchange for that extra weight, you add some much needed protection to the Flip 7. The outer screen protector ensures the front screen is not exposed, whilst the hinge cover prevents the side of your phone from scratches. The back cover offers great protection too, and its textured pattern makes the Flip 7 a phone that is now much easier to hold in your hand. So it's now time to take a closer look at the Sixbox case, and I'll start off by stating the obvious. When you put this case onto your phone will be heavier and it will be chunkier. Now, I am stating the obvious. This is something that you should be aware of. When you add any case to any phone, it becomes heavier, it becomes chunkier. But it is something that I have to point out because a lot of people gravitate towards phones like this because they are light and they are small. Now, as someone who's used to kind of larger phones anyway, I don't think this is too chunky and I don't think it's too heavy. But you will have to be the judge of that. Now, as far as the installation process goes, I don't have any major complaints. It's very easy to put the case on. It's very quick to put the case on. There isn't anything complicated there. I think my main complaint is that you only get one wet wipe and one dry wipe, and it's those cheap wet wipes and dry wipes that you get from China. The wet wipe goes dry after a few minutes, and the dry wipe becomes a dust magnet after a few minutes. And if you make a mistake, it's very difficult to fix it because those things don't last long. So it's prudent to maybe pick up a wet wipe, dry wipe pack if you think you need to do some extra cleaning. Now, I also know that it's easy to take this case off. And that's not something that a lot of people will know, but it is very easy to take this off. It's very easy to just, kind of bend this around and take it off again. And the reason I know is because I was stupid enough to put this case on before I put the SIM card on, and the SIM card is in there in the Flip 7. So what I had to do was take the front part off. I took the back part off as well, put the SIM card back on, and then just went through the process again. So it was very straightforward to do that, but it is something to bear in mind that the SIM card is kind of blocked with this case. But everything else is fine. There's, you can see there's a lot of room there for the Type-C charging port. We've got ports there for the microphones and all that as well, for the speaker and different things. So, and you've obviously got access to the volume rocker and power there as well. So you've got access to everything. Now, as far as wireless charging goes, if I use my Xiaomi charger here, which seems to be going bright white with my lights, but you can see that it's not charging. In this case, is supposed to support wireless charging. But it's good to know See, that works. It's good to know that that's got nothing to do with the case and has everything to do with Samsung. Samsung phones don't work with all wireless chargers. There's a lot of wireless chargers from Chinese companies like Xiaomi and Honor, etc., that just are not compatible. But you can see with a generic charger like this, absolutely no problem. It charges right away, and you can charge up to, I believe it's 15 watts wireless charging with the Flip 7. So yes, this case does support wireless charging, and it seems to work incredibly well. It's recognized right away, so that's really good. So this hinge, you can see here, it's really nice actually. I mean, I guess one downside is that when you open it up like that, it kind of sticks out. So if you've got like a stand that you use a lot, you're going to end up with it like that. It will still stand, it will still, you know, work, but it's maybe not as flush as you would like. It's not an issue really. I think if you buy the Flip range of phones, you're kind of expecting something like that, but it's just something to bear in mind that this hinge here, it works incredibly well. It gives you great protection for the back of the phone here, which is important to note, because quite a lot of the Flip cases out there, they don't protect the back here, so you could potentially scrape it. And if you're looking to protect your whole phone, you need a hinge such as this, and the nature of it means that it just needs to stick out. You've got a stand there as well, which doesn't work like that. The whole point of that stand is that when you open it out, you do that. Not exactly the best stand in the world. It kind of goes off. You can see it's kind of off center there, but it works well. It does work well. If you're someone who does watch Netflix and YouTube and landscape mode, etc., then this will do the job. And the stand looks like it's well made. It doesn't look like it's going to like fall off or anything. The amount of phone cases I've bought that are expensive, and yet the little kickstand is, you know, very easy to break off. But that seems to work really well. So yeah, absolutely no issues there. The front section here, obviously we had like the screen protector at the other side for stickiness, and then we've got protection at the front here as well. So we've kind of got this, it's almost like a plastic overlay at the front, so that you've got protection at the front here. That, you know, this isn't just a foil screen protector, this is extra. You can see it is a fingerprint magnet. It just seems to be a complete fingerprint magnet. But as far as usability goes, no issues there. Obviously the phone's locked just now, but you can see, yeah, absolutely no issues there. You don't even notice it's on. Actually, you don't even know that you're not actually using the main part of the screen once it's on. Really good. So I guess my overall view on it is that this is not the perfect case, but no perfect case exists. You know, when you put on something like this, it is a bit bigger, it is a little bit chunkier, etc. But I think it looks good. I like the kickstand. I think it's a nice addition and easy to install. There are cheaper cases out there. There always are. But yeah, I think this is really well made. It's good quality, gives you good protection. You can see it gives you a little bit of a lip in the inside. Not much really when you look at it there. There's obviously no screen protector or anything like that in the inside. It really is about protecting it when it's in folded mode. So yeah, that's the 6-box case for Samsung Galaxy 7. As always, if you are looking for a case for your phone, shop around, look at different Amazon reviews, look at different YouTube reviews, and just shop around to see what suits your needs. I kind of took a leap of faith in this one, but I'm happy with the purchase. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Any questions, post them down below, and until next time, take care.